Hi guys. Doing a lot of soul searching, doing a lot of thinking, you know? And for those that didn't have my mother, I shouldn't say it like that. Those who don't know yet, you know, you get to a point in your life and you say, gee, I knew that, I was taught that, I believed that. And then the next step, you cross over that threshold and you go, ah. Oh. You know, those aha moments Oprah's always talking about? But this is bigger than an aha moment. It's like, I knew that. Why do I feel differently about it now than I did before? Okay, so we all know thoughts and words are things. You know that, right? You do really know that, right? So, if thoughts are things and words are things, what happiness did you order today? You know, just like a restaurant. Whatever you say, whatever you think, where the mind goes, the behind follows. So what did you order today? I have, because the universe is going to give you what you claim, a new truck, Ford F-150, Lariat. I have more beads than this trailer can hold. I weigh 180 pounds. I have perfect health. I have beautiful, wonderful, divine people in my life that don't see me as begging, yet see me as desiring something and give it to me freely. Okay? What did you order for today? What was your truth for yourself today? And then, do you value that? Are you, what's the word I'm looking for? Grateful for the things that you have right now. Are you? Really, are you grateful? You say, well, I want this, I want that, I want $1 million, I want a man, you know, who's going to treat me good and da-da-da-da. Are you doing that for yourself now? How are you going to get something if you don't even love yourself, treat yourself the way you want somebody else to treat you? You say, well, that's crazy. I'm not going to send myself flowers. Why not? I'm not going to send myself, love emails. Why not? Sometimes I do that. I made up an address. I love you because you're you at gmail.com or, whatever you want to think of. I'm not going to tell you what I named mine. Send yourself a nice, long, beautiful, flowing, gooey, ooey email. Last year, I didn't do it this year. I should have done it this year. I should have sent myself some flowers for my birthday. I got flowers last year, and I sent myself flowers last year. And everybody's, oh yeah, I was working then. Oh yeah. Oh, you must have a lot of admirers. Yeah, I do. I admire me. And others do too. Because if I don't admire me, who is? Teeth or no teeth. Who's going to admire me if I don't admire me? And love me. And appreciate me. And value me. Trust me. Yeah. You have to give what it is you want. But you have to give it to yourself first. Like you say, well, Tasha, how do I love myself more? You know how I love myself more? I get my behind out there. Well, it's hot today, so I'll wait till the sun is pretty much gone down. And then I'll walk my half mile, to the hospital and back. I have to. I don't want to eat, a lot of the vegetables I've been buying and stuff. But I love me, so I have to. Sorry. If you don't love you, how are you going to teach me how to love you? Order. What did you order today? Did you order, girl, Tasha ain't shit. You know, look at her missing teeth making videos and her stupid little sardine can tin, you know, trailer. Cancel, cancel, cancel. If that's how you feel, that's all good. This is my palace. You know, and it's interesting. You don't realize you said something for years and years and years until you get it. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did tell God I wanted to move back to the country and have peace and quiet and be with a loving family. And they are. They're wonderful. You know, had a couple of hiccups and got over it, and life goes on. Life is going to go on. Where you center your thoughts on is going to grow. And right now my thoughts are on me having lots of sales. I had 5 this week. Thank you, universe. Because, you know, everything I make I sell. Everything I make I sell. I have more beads than I will ever need, want, or desire. I have more sterling than they do in the stores online, you know. Whatever. I can't think of my affirmation off the top of my head. Sorry. I have all the sterling I need to create all the jewelry I desire and sell everything I make. You know? What did you order today? Did you order peace, tranquility, harmony, bliss? Or did you order gossip and hating your boss and hating to go to work? We shouldn't hate to go to work. We should like getting up, going to work. You should like what you do. You could like what you do. I ain't gonna shoot on nobody. Sorry. You know? You could like what you do. Wouldn't that be easier? You know? And then you wonder, you know, why don't things change for me? Well, look at how you're thinking. Look at how you're talking. And again, it's one of those things where Granny taught me, whatever you say you're gonna get. And sometimes I slipped, and earlier this year when I was not feeling my best, I was slipping a whole bunch. You know, so I forgave myself, and I forgave the people who I thought would do better, be better, treat themselves better in order to treat me better. I forgave them for thinking they would treat themselves and me better, and I let them go. You know, all these little things, and then after a while you say, well, Tasha, I can't remember all the stuff. Well, it's just like your child. After a while, you don't have to, you know, well, does the big one like the thighs, and the little one likes the drumsticks, and, well, I know husband likes the breast, and yeah, I like the wings. Come on, it's automatic after a while. Of course, it only takes 21 days to create a habit. And habits are recreatable. You know, it's just repetition of something over and over and over. You get up. I'm not normal. I do my stuff when I go to bed. Brush my teeth, take my shower, you know, set my clothes out for the next day. But on Sundays, when I worked, I'd set out 7 things for the whole week. Just in case you change your mind at the last minute, you know, didn't just set out 5. Okay? I always set out 7. Who knows? You never know. Saturday might come and you do something that's not planned, and you got to go look for something to wear. No, just set out 7 things on Sunday for the whole week before you go to bed. You know? It's easy. It is easy. And I thank God I am getting what I asked for. You know? Every day. Someone talks to me about being their virtual administrative assistant, doing their postings for them, making, you know, I'm going to be getting married in June. Can you make me, you know, a special little something something? Sure, I'll whip up 3 things and you pick your favorite one. You know, whatever. It's going to be $200. I require half down. You know, are you walking your talk? That's what it really all boils down to. Are you gossiping? Are you talking a lot of shit about other people? And I tell you the truth, you know, when I was not in my right mind, right before I found out the doctor said I was diabetic. I don't claim that. I'm just going through a learning lesson, and I learned it, and it's gonna be gone. Okay? Because, you know, to me, a lot of, in reference to being diagnosed, you know, a lot of people say, well, did you read about this? Did you read that? And I get this book and get that book and eat this and eat that. I'm not even focusing on that. I'm not giving it power over me. It can't have power over me. I can retain my power. I know why it's there. I know what the lesson is, and I can let it go. I can. I am. I have. You know, I have so let it go. I don't want to read this and this and the blood cells and blah, 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 blah. I know I need to eat good. I know I need to drink lots of water. I know I need to do this, 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 and this to be better. I am doing that. Stop telling me what to eat. Goodness. What are you doing? Are you still talking shit about your best friend and you slept with her boyfriend or his girlfriend or his boyfriend or her girlfriend or whatever? Why do you keep doing that? That's not nice. That's not nice. You know? If you want good, you got to say good things, do good things, be good things. You have to be what you want. You know? So I recently met somebody new, and I noticed right away she tends to talk not very kindly of certain persons. And thank God today, I caught myself and I said, oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. I'm not participating in that. I'm not. It's none of my business. However you want to run your life is none of my business. If you want to put your child down in the dirt and let him eat the rocks and bird shit and dog shit that's in the dirt, it ain't none of my business. I will shut up and go back in my palace. You know. So yeah, I've been doing really good. I've been catching myself lately. I said, you know, oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. It ain't none of my business. I'm gonna stay out of your business and you can stay out of mine. You know. So yeah, I've been focusing on all good, all good, all good. I love and approve of my. I love, approve, and I love, forgive, and approve myself. Yeah, that's it. You know, only watching good things. And now I thought it was going to be a lot harder to not watch TV, but it's not that hard. There's tons of crap online if I wanted to watch. Even if I'm offline, I've saved some good shows to the hard drive that I watch. Because, you know, the internet goes down from time to time out here in the country. And that's okay, because that's time I just need to spend with myself, cleaning up the hard drive, the external, the da-da-da-da, all my little, you know, data sticks and whatnot, cleaning out my life. I just think of it as cleaning out my life, you know, and that's it. Keeping everything in you know, tip-top order. Gotta see what time it is. And, getting better, doing better. That's all it's really about. It's not about me disagreeing with you over you were an orange, I don't know, whatever. You eating tuna fish, you know, that it's in oil as opposed to water. I don't care about none of that. That's your business. I'm not here to tell you what to eat and how to eat it and be this or be that. I say you could, if you ask me my opinion, you could try thus and so. Or have you tried, you know, 1, 2, 3? Walk your talk. Order your happiness. You create your own happiness and unhappiness. And I know this, so that's why I'm really trying harder to catch myself, because for a long time I didn't gossip and talk about people, but I'm telling you, it was like I was out of my mind. I know I'm not that kind of person, so why did I start? Oh, I was associating with a lot of people that did, you know, put down Sally Sue because she had blonde hair and this friend had road rage. Oh my God, I never noticed it before. I didn't. So finally I'm noticing it, and then I'm mad at myself. Why didn't you notice that before? I was like, you need to write something? No, I'm good. I'm good, because I know if I go with them, they're gonna be you bitch, you, how dare you cut me off? And I'm like, You know, when you do that, you keep attracting more of that. Because I remember when I used to drive, I hated tailgaters. And then finally I thought, okay, God, I'm just going to learn the lesson that nothing's going to happen to me. So why would I hate tailgaters? If my car dies, it's their problem how they're going to get around me, not mine. So, sorry. Even though I put a hard candy in my mouth, it's still dry. Drinking lots of water on this hot day. You know? What did you order? And again, for those of you that didn't get it the first time, it's just like a restaurant. I have divine bliss in my life. Everything I do works. My yearly income is now my monthly income. You know? Yes, my yearly income is now my monthly income. Did you get that? I know it's kind of dark. I should have did this video a little earlier. My yearly income is now my monthly income. Excuse me. What do you want? Why aren't you getting it? It's probably because you're talking about people behind their back, hating your mother for this, hating your dad for that, can't talk to your little sister for this, can't talk to the cousin for that. And yes, there are people that came out of my mother's womb that I'm not choosing to speak to because they're like that. I don't need that. I love, you know, once a year I send a birthday card. I love you. If you ever need anything, I'm here. Because I don't want to get to source and say, oh, well, you know, I didn't mean to call Brenna a bitch, but you know, God, she's not taking care of, you know, whatever. Whatever she does is her business. I don't pay her rent. I don't pay her mortgage. It's none of my business. It's none of my business what you do. Okay? And I'm glad I chose to make, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 videos now. I've lost count. So that I look back on this and remind myself of how not to be. Mind your business, Tosh. Keep the faith and know that there's always something bigger and better just around the corner we can't even see yet. Now, I'm not talking about me being 52 because, you know, I think I'm Chinese. So they consider that first 9 months 1 year when you come out the womb. So 52, just so you know. Yes, that's true. Talking to a, you know, 29-year-old, yeah, I can see around the corner for you because I was already 29. You haven't been 52 yet. Okay? Just saying. You could think you know, and I'll let you. I'm not here to argue with anybody about anything under the sun. I'm just here to remind you, just like I'm reminding myself right now, it's easier to stay in the flow of energy when you don't talk about people, when you don't let other people talk about people in your presence. And I'm getting that, you know, how I handled it was I just changed the subject. They were saying da, 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 and you know, and Boo Boo, he did da, 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 da. So I just said, so how's your asparagus growing? Oh, it's growing, you know. And they didn't notice, really. You know, people don't notice. We humans are interesting characters sometimes. We don't even really pay attention when the other person is changing the subject deliberately. Because, you know, sometimes with some people, if it's about you, you don't pay attention. You just keep on rolling with the questions. Oh, she asked me about my asparagus. Oh, wow. She must really care about me and my asparagus. No, I just don't want to hear you keep bad-mouthing, you know, Boo Boo. Boo Boo ain't got nothing to do with this conversation. What'd you bring him up for? You know? So I'm really happy with Tasha about knocking that stuff off. Let's see what else is on my list here. When you do, you know that, what is the old saying? When you change the things you look at, the things you look at change. Okay, something like that. I think that's it, but I'm not sure. And I'm telling you, I thought the things I was looking at were changing really good, but I'm telling you, Thank God, in my case, with age comes wisdom. And everything is looking so different every single day. I know I'm kind of fidgety. I'm sorry. It's warm and there's a couple of flies in here bugging me. Sorry. I mean, they're not bugging me. They are teaching me how to have patience. You know, stop talking shit about people. Stop letting other people talk shit about people. If you just need to vent, I mean, you know, make an appointment. Yeah, I just need to vent. Okay, you got an hour, go. You know, you got an hour, go. And I do that to myself too. And if I don't, and you catch me being a hypocrite, you tell me. You know, Ryan, I need an hour. I got to vent, you know. And, you know, Sally, and then Boo Boo came in. And, you know, Cousin Kitty said da-da-da-da, and I didn't know how to feel about that. And blah, 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 blah. Okay, whew. Glad to get it out. I'd cut it off and let it go. And then after that, you know, that stupid, oh, cancel. That wonderful child of God is teaching me to have more patience than I thought I'd ever have. Yeah, sure, that's all that is. You're just teaching me how to have more patience, how to love myself more. Because you know what, the more I love myself, the more I'm going to be able to tolerate and not let it affect me in the slightest way. You know, before I was telling somebody else, before I couldn't stand to see out here, all the kids, they just leave their toys everywhere. You know, and I wasn't raised like that. You put the toys back in the box, put it in the closet, before you know, have dinner. And I realized everybody didn't have my mama. So I can't change you, so the only thing I could do is change myself. And now I'm like, oh, isn't that toy cute? Oh, what would I do with that if I had, you know, a daughter or son? You know, we do this, and I just make a little story out of it for two seconds, and then I let it go and get on with my business, you know? Because however you do ain't none of my business. And I'm not here to raise you or shut on you or tell you what to do. I am merely reminding myself of how not to be or how to be, you know. So let's all remember, really and truly, thoughts are things, words are things. But the action plan is only as good as the action. You want to be a millionaire, you want to meet a millionaire. What are you doing to do that? Are you going to, you know, the yacht club and spending time at the yacht club? If you want to meet a rich man that's going to take care of you, so are you just being a, what do you call it? Gold digger? Yeah. Why you have to have a rich man? Why can't you marry a little nerdy looking guy or girl and become wealthy together? Start your own business and become wealthy together. Well, what's wrong with that? You know? And you young ones think, and a lot of you older ones too, sorry, I'm not just picking on the young ones, a lot of you older ones, you know, you'd be like, ooh, Tasha ain't got no teeth, she look ugly now, I don't want to be with her. Well, you know what? It's your loss. It's your loss that you think of me as, you know, some fat black chick with no teeth. I'm beautiful. And it's sad that you can't see that. But even through your no teeth having self, you know, stereotypically with, you know, redneck looking self, I don't like using that term, but you get a picture right away is my point. Okay, don't write to me about that. I would still love you no matter. So hey, it's all good. You can do whatever you want to do in your house. I ain't going to tell you how to cook your collard greens, but I'm still putting some ham hocks in mine. Just saying. Collard greens ain't the same without no ham hocks, y'all. It's just not. That pot liquor gotta come out right. You know, pot liquor's the juice at the bottom of the pot. We gotta come out right. So when I cook my hot water cornbread, you need something to dunk it in. You dunk it in that pot liquor. Yes. And yes, I do make sweet cornbread, not regular cornbread like Mama like. Because she crumples her up and her cornbread up in buttermilk. Always has. So, you know, what did you order for yourself? What did you order for yourself? Oh, and you know what? Let me tell you this about that. You know, because people be like, well, Tasha, you said you needed help with your teeth money, and you needed help with, you know, rent money, so what do you mean you're getting all this stuff? Yes, I asked the universe. I said, universe, I have more beads than this trailer can hold. And you know what happened last night? Terry, wonderful Terry, he happened to, shit, I can't think of his name. Terry, he makes pendants. Francis, wonderful man. He saw one of my pendants I made a few years ago because I was going back down memory lane looking at my progress from then to now, you know, 3 or 4 years ago. Excuse me. He made a comment on one of my things, and I said, yeah, if I had more sterling, you know, yada, yada, yada. And he says, well, you know, PM me your address. And he's sending me beads. So, you know, you people out there that are afraid to ask for help, you don't want to ask for help. I'm glad that's working for you. Oh, what? Oh, it's not working. You aren't getting what you want because you didn't ask. Interesting how that works, huh? So, yeah, I ask for what I want and I say what I have. And imagine that, I'm getting it. Tasha asked for what she wants and she's getting. And if anybody has any sterling out there, I've got stuff that I'm willing to barter, okay? I'm looking for some 18 gauge round and 18 gauge square sterling. I got a couple of nice pieces that I am ready to wrap, like this one right here. My design came out great. I know how to do it, but now I want to wrap it in sterling. It's a cabochon, which means it's a bead with a flat back. Sorry. And I want to now wrap that, but I want some sterling square. And I would one day would love to have. One day I have triangular sterling wire. Oh, that is going to be so beautiful. Yeah, so, you know, I put in an order to the universe for some more beads. And, you know, thank God for Terry. He's sending me beads. Do you see how easy that is? Do you see? What's wrong with you? Put in your order. Put in your order right now. I have a Ford F-150 extended king cab. I do. And you're going to see pictures of it on Facebook. I'm a truck gal. I'm not really a car gal. Okay, well, I would soon. I have a 77 Caprice Classic. Okay. Again, another one. And along with that, since I sell everything I make, I have more than enough money, so I never have to worry about gas, keep up, tune-ups, oil changes, and stuff like that. I have what I asked for. I have. And I value and appreciate, and I am grateful for all the things that I have right now. Sorry, all my jewelry stuff is over there. You know, and yesterday I took time to open all my drawers and look at all the blessings that I have in all of my drawers here. You know, all my little drawers. And then you sit and you have flashbacks of memories of where you got stuff from. You know, like this. That I got from Rick. That he got from Hallelujah Junction. Oh wait, no, that's, okay, I don't know where he got that from. Topaz. You know, isn't it beautiful? And just looking at that, I don't want to become a hoarder. Because if I don't have enough room for something, I need to move to bigger space or give it away. Which brings me to my next point. Yes, I am not just keeping stuff. So like now I have a bag out there. Now that I got my trash bags, I got a bag out there of stuff that I'm going to be dropping off later tonight at the Salvation Army, of stuff that I don't need. It's not fitting in here, and if stuff don't fit, it's got to go to somebody's closet that can that it can fit in, you know. And okay, so back to my point. I'm going to be giving away something every week. Okay, sorry. Let me recant that. I am going to be selling something for $2 or $5 every week. And I say it like that because right now, I'm trying to think of a positive way to state that. Well, you know what? You could pay for postage. That, you know, I don't think that's asking for too much. You could pay for postage. If I'm giving you something, you know, that's worth 50 bucks, you could pay for postage. You know, I don't think that's too much to ask from anyone, because if I want that crystal that you have, I'm willing to give you $5 for postage. Come on now. And I don't have to go to the store and get the postage and wrap it and. Yeah, I don't think that's asking too much. So, and if you do, just say that. And I don't have a problem holding it for you until I have the funds to, you know, pay for that for you. Okay? Right now, my funds are going towards other things that need my attention. You know, the kid that breaks my heart, needs lunch because his mom, her mom is an alcoholic and not feeding her. So, you know, my sales from this week, you know, half of them went to her and half of them went to feed myself. You know, keep up my veggies and eating good and heading on a better path for myself. So, you know, by the time June rolls around, I'm gonna go get me a nice little one-piece bathing suit, and me and Deborah going to the beach. Haven't done that in a long time. I don't think, even though I live in California, I don't think I've been to the beach. Oh, okay, it was just last year. It was just last year, but still, that's a long time being 30 minutes away, you know. I think Santa Cruz is only 30 minutes away. Anyway, what did you order for yourself? What did you order? Do you know what you ordered? Are you hearing yourself talk? Because I hear myself talk, and right now, I am shutting up. I am shutting up. Me, little chatty Cathy, social butterfly Aries baby, is shutting up. I'm just listening. You know? But by the same token, you got to have something good to say. I don't want to hear you just complaining about your mother over and over and over, or your father, or the cousin who's on drugs. And why are you associating with them? Sometimes helping people is not doing anything for them at all. No collect calls from jail, no care packages to jail, boarding home, what do you call it? You know, when the teenagers go to jail, it's not called jail, it's called whatever it's called. You know what I mean. No care packages, no phone calls, no nothing. If you did something not nice and it was your fault, you could pay that price that it takes for you to redeem yourself. You know, we all have to redeem ourselves in some way, shape, or form. If you don't stick to a budget, you don't pay all your bills are piling up, who has to pay that cost? You do, because then your shit gets shut off. Or you get the notices in the mail. Who wants that? Who wants that? You know? So, Mama was right. It's just as easy to do good as it is to do bad. And from now on, I'm doing all good. Don't be talking to me about, you know, negative stuff. Don't come talk to me about, I gotta start my show at 5. It's almost 4. You know, as soon as you get this, then you're gonna do this. Why are you waiting for this to happen in order to have this? You know, I was looking for the video where Iyanla was talking about it, and I'm like, oh, I can talk about it, that's fine. if you ain't gonna listen to me, you probably won't listen to her either. So, but she's right. Why do I have to have 5, 7, and 29 to get to 1? Do 1, 2, 3 and to get to 5, 6, 7, 4, 9, 19. Do what you have. I was talking to my brother earlier, and this isn't for you. This is for the other person that I was telling you about earlier. You have 2 masters and a PhD. Why are you... I don't get it. Why are you waiting to do this one thing when you have a cornucopia of things you could be doing to make money on? Oh, I don't want to be a chef. Why don't you want to be a personal chef? You're a great cook, and I know people would hire you. No, I'm just going to be an engineer. Or, I don't know, some long old engineer thing that I never even heard of, but he does it. And generally, well, I know there's tons of people in Silicon Valley, but he's not here. He's in New York, Boston. And I'm like, why do you think you have to have this to get to that? Maybe if you did readings and healings and step out on faith, then that would lead you to that. See, you don't have to do this first to have this. You don't have to have this. You tell yourself, oh, as soon as I get that, then I'm going to do that. Why can't you just do that right now? What? You know what I'm saying makes sense. And I say that because I caught myself doing that in order to get that. Why? And I told myself, Tasha, you're silly. What else could you be doing, to make money? And then that's when I got, and I lowered my price to $75. And that's when I got, 2 life coach clients. Imagine that. I didn't really, at the time that I started it, I didn't even think to do this. Somebody said, so, are you a life coach? And I'm like, if that's what you want to call it. We give such value to titles and names of things. You need somebody to listen. I can listen to you for a limited time. I'm not listening to you complain about the same things every day, for every week, for an hour, for 10 years. I'm not. Diagnose the problem, fix the problem, and go on. That's why it's called love you, fix you, let it go. That's why it's called that. Okay? For myself included. I'm not going to sit here talking about, oh, I need to lose weight. I need to lose weight. You will never find me talking about losing weight. Well, I don't make a whole video about it in passing. I feel like I'm doing better, especially since, I already lost 28 pounds. You can't really tell it. I can tell a little bit right here. Double chin is almost all gone. Or whatever. But I'm walking my talk. No bullshit. No gossip. No and ahhing and he said, she said. Blah, 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 blah. I'm walking my talk. Clearly, specifically, on the straight and narrow. So I hope that you would want to try that and see how much better your life is getting. Now, I told the universe, I have, especially since the price of silver has gone down now, and gold, I have, 100 feet of sterling wire in all shapes and sizes at all times. Just so I can go put my finger on it right away and make whatever I want to make, because everything I make, I sell. Yeah. And so far, so good. I told you I had 5 sales this week. Now that I'm settling down, taking my mama's advice, making room for prosperity to go and sit and play with me. Now I cleaned this little, you can't see it, but I cleaned this little spot out right here yesterday. I just threw crap away. Haven't used it in a year, ain't gonna, may as well throw it away. Give it to somebody. You need this? You need this? No. So-and-so, you need this? No? Okay. Tossing it. The clothes going to Sally Army. You know, jewelry that I haven't worn in a long time. I'm in the country now. Probably won't wear it. Not most of it. So I'm going to be selling a lot of the pieces that you guys said you wanted, and I'm no longer wearing it, so you can buy it for almost nothing. Because it's a little tarnished, so I'm polishing up stuff. I'll take some new pictures. Okay? So there you have it. There it be. Do good by yourself, for yourself, because we only teach others how to treat us. And you better treat me good. And you better treat yourself good, because if you're not treating yourself good, how are you going to treat me? So, what? Crickets. Okay. What did you order? What did you order? Like the lady said in one of the many videos I watched today, you know, it's just like going to a restaurant. Your life is a restaurant. So you're walking into the restaurant, your life, and you're looking at the menu, and you're saying, I want to order the, you know, filet mignon with endive and, you know, Brussels sprouts and da 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 da, and for dessert I want a chocolate mousse and da 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 da. You expect to get what you order, right? And you get what you order. So what did you order? I love that she said that. Lisa, oh, I can't think of her last name, but when I find it, I'll put it in the comments. What did you order? You know, I ordered beautiful, glorious, wonderful men in high vibration. And don't you know, this past month I have attracted 5 that like me, with or without teeth, by the way. With or without my wig on. I just want to look pretty for you guys. And I do love my new wig. It's so different, but I love it. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Value yourself, because if you don't, how can I? Stop the gossip. Stop the talking about Sally and Susie because, you know, they have nice, kind, sweet husbands. Well, maybe if you valued your husband or wife, maybe they would want to have, you know, more sex or want to sit down and talk to you. But you're too busy gossiping about that bitch, Tasha. You know, look at her. They're 4 freaking front teeth out and she looks like a sow and da, 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 da. Who wants to talk to somebody like that and be in a romantic mood after, you know, working however long your mate has worked and coming home and then coming home? You know, would you want to talk to you like that? No. So why would your mate want to hear all that and talk to you? You know? So walk your talk. Stop the bullshit. Stop talking about people. Stop letting other people talk about people. Live a happy, blissful, grateful life. You know? For yourself. And then for the kids, because your kids are seeing whatever you're doing and they're going to do whatever you do because you're teaching them how to do whatever you're doing. And then you grow up and say, listen to your kid talk to some other adult and you're like, why? Sorry. Why is, you know, little Sally doing that? Well, Sally is only doing what you taught her to do. Why don't you know why she is doing whatever it is she's doing? You taught her to do that. Why did you teach her how to do that? Or him how to do that? Whatever. You know, we do what we see others do. That's it. So, love yourself. Be good to yourself. Will you? Love yourself. What does that mean? It often means doing things you don't want to do. I'm eating more vegetables than I've ever eaten in my entire life. Well, except when I live with my mama, of course. She's a nutritionist. I had to eat good vegetables, you know? Just love yourself. I'm so happy I love myself and approve of myself. My beautiful, glorious skin that I am in. Really. There is no more beautiful a person than me. I try to run a good business. I try to be good to all my customers, give them a little something for free. You know. and I get my blessings back somehow, way, shape, or form. So will you. So hey, you get out of here. Go get yourself some ice cream. Today's my birthday, so I'm gonna go get me a lot of ice cream. I'm saving up all my carbs for ice cream. I had one big meal. Well, big is like 2 child's plates, a normal 1950s sized plate, not the usual California buffet plate. Okay, the normal old-fashioned American plate of food for breakfast. And that's all I'm eating until tonight when I go have me some ice cream. I was gonna have a drink, but I thought if I'm gonna have sugar, I may as well have ice cream instead of a drink, because yeah, I want to remember my good old carbs. So go love yourself. Find something good to be grateful for. And like Oprah said, if you don't have anything, you can't think of anything off the top of your head, start with breath. B-R-E-A-T-H, breath. Start with breath. You know, I'm grateful to be able to breathe in and out, because any day above ground is a good day. Yeah. You know? So, there you have it. There it be. I love you. Go love yourself. And I will talk to you later. Bye.